Okay, we live on YouTube. We live on YouTube. Shout out and respect due to my newest subscribers. Sebly Ethos, Miracle Agomo, Lisa Crapella, Chrysler Imperial H, Jennifer Carter, Kevin K, Iffy Success, Smart Mom Network, the Creative Creole. What's good with you? I told you I was gonna do right. Smart Mom Network, Free Spur, Leanna Does Tutorials, Javasia Cooper, Shan and Shea World, The Yo-Yo Dive Show 1983, Hazy Mation, Silky Sacks, Windy City Frenzy, Art Sanzari, Japino Lover, Brenda Davis, Scrappity Doodah, Autumn Lovely, Beautiful Country Girl 29, Sticks and Stoners. I'm gonna have to adjust my camera because I can't see for the sun. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, because I can. Michael Robinson, Lakia Walker, The Flat Earth Truth, the Creative Creole. Greetings and salutations to my newest moderator. She goes by the name of the Creative Creole, Louisiana Bread, Opalasa Stand Up. And last but certainly not least, one of the crew members from Unstoppable Live. She goes by the name of Unstoppable Donna Wilson. I want to give an extra special shout out to YouTube CEO, Susan Wojcicki. We here live in front of the Dell Music Center in North Philadelphia. My name is Derek C. Williams, and I'm just one man. In the comment section on YouTube, the title of this presentation will be called All-Star Saturday Night. As y'all know, All-Star festivities are going on in Chicago as we speak. And I'm going to go out with a few friends and have a couple drinks and do what men do. You know, we're going to go here to the little sports bar, shoot some pool. We can get to smoke cigars where I'm going. So I definitely got cigars on deck. And have a little taste and all that, and watch the dunk contest, the 3-point shootout. 22 Machiavelli Don Outlaws. What's good with you? All right. So this is a networking stream. Feel free to network and everything. You ain't supposed to say subscribe. All my moderators. This is the ground rules for all my moderators. We will not have any calls for violence on this stream. Any drama that you may have, you keep that outside. We won't have any gay innuendo or calling people names and all that over a difference of opinion. You feel me? We will not have any violence toward children and no dissing the presenter. All right, so this is the charge that I have for my moderators. You give them a warning. Angela M, what's good with you? You give them a warning when they say subscribe or link up or back and all this other nonsense. You give them policy second. You feel me? So if they come off, pow pow. You feel me? All right. So being that this is a Black History Month and this the NBA All-Star Weekend, yes, Angela M, I intend to. Being this is the All-Star Weekend and all that good stuff, do any of y'all know who was the first black player to integrate the National Basketball Association? Do any of y'all know? While I do that, I'm gonna check this top chat without looking at Google now. Live chat. Okay. So does anyone happen to know the first black player? Real Talk 87. What's good with you, son? Look, you drive safe here. No, not Will Chamberlain, Creative Creole. I'm gonna give y'all another second to think about it. The first black Doughboy. What's good with you? The first black player to integrate into the NBA. Going once, going twice. Alicia Trigg. What's good with you, woman? Salute. This is the networking stream. The first black player to integrate into the NBA. Wait a minute. Hold on. Shout out and respect due to the Empath, Philadelphia's own M. Bernadette Vlogs. I want y'all to go check out my peoples. She from Philadelphia, but she down in the Atlanta area. All right. But the first black player to integrate into the NBA was Charles Cooper. Charles Cooper officially integrated the National Basketball Association in 1950. Just Bambi though was good with you. He integrated the National Basketball Association when he was drafted by the Boston Celtics in April of 1950. He was a modest player. You know, he just did what he did and he went on and blazed out into the spotlight. But what he did do, he actually made bigger strides outside the league, because he was born in Pittsburgh, so he did a lot of social activism in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. So just a little factoid for y'all: Charles Chuck Cooper was the first black player to ever integrate into the National Basketball Association. And I know y'all may have heard, unfortunately we had the untimely death of Kobe Bryant. But before we get into that, I just want to let everybody know today is 18 years. My mama Connie passed in February 15th, 2002 from renal failure that she got behind her lupus that she acquired back in 1988. Old head Deuce, what's good with you? Did I see race car in here? Shout out and respect due to race car 110. Thank you for coming through, woman. This is the networking stream. Feel free to get your network on. You ain't supposed to say subscribe, race car. They don't be playing that. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out and respect due to New York City's own Health Waiting Real Talk. But yes, my mama Connie, she was a soldier. She was diagnosed with lupus back in 1985, and she didn't tell me and my brother Brian for a whole 10 years. I didn't find out until she actually had to end up spilling the beans, and she died from renal failure back up in February 15th of the year 2002. And I should tell y'all, one of the reasons why I really don't shake by military, it hit me one day. The longer I stay away from Mississippi, eventually I was going to hear some bad news. And so I would practice CSD UFO updates. Thank you. Nene Afro Vlogs, what's good with you? Thank you, Yo-Yo. But I would just practice, what I would say should I get some bad news. And so although my mom and daddy are divorced, he called me and said, Derek, I'm sorry to let you know that your mama passed about 20 minutes ago. So, today is sort of a somber day, but I can hear my mama Connie right now saying, Derek and Brian, what the hell y'all crying for? Go ahead on here and live your life, and you supposed to live on and do right. And so I aim to do my mama proud. I done made mistakes and all that, but I would like to think that she look at her firstborn son, Derek, and say, look, boy, you all right. So I'm going to keep on keeping on. All right, so shout out and respect due to my mama Connie Mae Addison Burks Williams, born May 23rd, 1947 in Greenville, Mississippi. All right. So I was going to say, unfortunately, we had the untimely death of Kobe Bean Bryant and his daughter Gigi and his other party. Thank you, Creative Creole. All right. But in some crazy news, I understand that everyone, thank you, CSD. I know that people are mourning over the loss of Kobe Bryant. If you remember, Charles Barkley said, I'm not a role model. Well, you have heard that the game got a tattoo of Kobe's number, I believe, on his face. Now, I'm all for mourning and respect due to the dead and things of this nature. But when you go all out to put a tattoo on your face, that's a little much for me. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Shit. Hold up. Did I say... hold up. Shout out and respect due to the unstoppable. Shout out and respect due to the unstoppable Theresa Myers. Shout out and respect due to Sticks Girl of Texas. Sticks Girl of Texas always with me. All right. So thank you, Dave Durango. What's good with you? Shout out and respect due to Unstoppable Live. I told y'all, not just Black History is every Janice Anderson, Harrisburg, stand up. All right. I was telling y'all, Candy Shell, what's good with you, baby? North Carolina. Shout out and respect due. I've been reaching out to brothers across the water. I think it's very important for us as Black people to connect with as many people from the diaspora as possible. So I've been running with Unstoppable Live. It's always Gemini season. And so you may want to do yourself a solid and reach out to Unstoppable Live, because I've been trying to network with people from the islands. I love their culture, and I love their fierce spirits. You feel me? All right. But shout out and respect due to Theresa Myers, the unstoppable one. All right. And shout out and respect due to Sticks Girl of Texas. Again, Dr. Bombay. Real quick. I want to thank Dr. Bombay personally. Maryland bred Dr. Bombay. I did a video yesterday. Actually, it was early in the week, called "Be a Father to Your Child." That video was produced and edited by the great Dr. Bombay. That dude is a straight talent. You may want to do yourself a solid and connect, because you ain't supposed to say subscribe. But I want you all to connect with Dr. Bombay. I'm gonna step aside right here, Dave Durango. This is the Dell Music Center, okay? We here live in North Philadelphia. This is the Dell Music Center, okay? Phyllis Hyman, the late great Phyllis Hyman, Earth, Wind and Fire, KRS-One, Slick Rick, Tina Marie, Rick J. Oh, wait, hold on. Enter Royalty. Shout out and respect due to Cash Me Out. I am Queen Supreme, but she now goes by the handle of Queen Supreme. That's my sister right there, and Damaris's versatile godmama. So shout out and respect due to Queen Supreme, my peoples. All day, every day, I bangs with Cash Me Out. You cannot speak ill of Cash Me Out. That's it, that's all. And I'm saying it because I can, all right? But at any rate, we here live in front of the Dell Music Center. You name the artist. Thank you, Queen Supreme, for your donation. Moderators, I want you to drop the link for Queen Supreme, please. Oh, wait, hold up. Shout out and respect due to Maryland bred Deanna Monet TV. You feel me? Please, one of the moderators, can you drop Queen Supreme's link in the stream for me and run it a 3 times for me? I'd love to see that in the stream. Thank you very much. But you name the musical great, they have been here. Again, Earth, Wind and Fire, Phyllis Hyman, Anita Baker, everybody that came to the Dell. You feel me? Nobody's here today, and that's the reason why I'm coming live here, because if they have a concert, forget about it. You ain't gonna find no park for blocks, okay? You name the great hip-hop artists, Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane. Shout out and respect. Oh, here we go. Shout out and respect due to Brick City's own Jen JT. Shout out and respect due to Jen JT. Brick City's own. She always laughs. Bless her heart. But at any rate, I'm just gonna stay on here. I'm going to try to do just 1 hour. I try to give you what I think you may find interesting, and then I get out. You feel me? I try on average to do about 2 or 3 pre-recorded videos per week. And again, I would love y'all. I would love y'all input on the last video that I did with the collaborative effort with Dr. Bombay. It's called "Be a Father to Your Child." CT's Finest, what's good with you? I would love to see some of y'all's comments, because the comments for some reason cut off when it went live. But I did a video yesterday. Thank you, Queen Supreme. I love you back 2 times. You know that. You know that. You know us. All right. But it was a collaborative effort with Dr. Bombay. Oh, hold up. Shout out and respect due to Angela M. Can moderators, Sexy Tatty, the Unstoppable Crew, Queen Supreme, if you could, please, I would like you to put Angela M's link in the stream and run it 2 or 3 times for me, please. Thank you. Shout out and respect due to Angela M. But again, like I said, you name them, they've been here. All right. Sexy Tatty, what's good with you? All right. Frankie Beverly and Mays, they've been here too also. Will Downing and Rochelle Farrell, somebody that really can sing, all right? But at any rate, like I said, I did a collaborative piece yesterday with Dr. Bombay called "Be a Father to Your Child." That's where Cash Me Out's goddaughter. Thank you, Old Head Deuce. Can somebody drop Old Head's Deuce? Oh, wait, hold up. Shout out and respect to my cousins. Shout out and respect due to Pooh and Ty, the Turner sisters. They out in Texas, but they got Mississippi roots through their daddy. You feel me? Shout out and respect due to my cousins. Can somebody please drop Old Heads Deuce's link in the stream? Dr. Bombay, grab it and handle that for me. You feel me? Thank you, Candace Shell. But at any rate, I'm just gonna pass a few little news tidbits. I'm gonna try to stay on for about an hour or so. You know, I give you what I think you may find interesting, and then I step off. But I average about 2 videos per week, and I do a live on Saturdays. And somebody that cashed me out, I am Queen Supreme. She knows this person as well as I. You know, to keep the drama low. I actually got this idea when a young lady asked that some of the content creators that she was following go outside and just show, you know, this cities and how you be moving. And so I just found this a real good angle, if you would, for my YouTube channel. So as long as I'm able to step out, I'll come out in various places of Philadelphia. Next week, we're going to move the party. We're going to move the party over with the rich people. You feel me? Okay. Thank you. Okay, well, here we go right now. Thank you, Stiz Girl. She passed the links along, so we're going to start right here. As you all know, we have a very serious Windy City Frenzy. What's good with you? I just shouted you out, my man. I just shouted out Windy City Frenzy. I believe I did. Yeah, I did. All right. Yes. We having a very serious problem with the coronavirus, and I want to show you some stuff here. So, Sticks Girl, we can start right here because this pathogen is running wild, and nobody seems to have an answer for it. This is what they're doing in China, and this should be a cautionary tale here, because if they'll do it in China, they can do it here under the Model Health States Emergency Powers Act. A few weeks ago, I had Real Talk 87 pull up the fact that, yes, if the government or a future president, thank you, Candy Shell, here you go right here, they have mobile execution vans. They have mobile execution vans in China. Okay, so and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because they are burning bodies over in China. You feel me? They are burning the infected bodies over in China, and under our government's Model States Health Emergency Powers Act that was drafted right after 9/11, under the directive of a future president or a governor even. Judy Fortune, what's good with you? Yes, Candy Shell, could you drop that link again so Yo-Yo Dive Show can pick it up, because it's a lengthy read, so I'm just gonna touch on a little bit of it right here. All right. Hold up. Shout out and respect due to Miss Felicia Lockhart, one of my newest moderators. I want y'all to connect because you ain't supposed to say subscribe. Shout out and respect due to Felicia Lockhart. That woman ain't no joke, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all may want to connect with her. But cremation vans running 24/7 as China orders door-to-door mass roundup infected citizens to be placed in quarantine prison camps. They're actually using colleges as dorms where they actually boarding up the doors and all this old crazy stuff so people can't get out. All right. So just when you thought that China's draconian measures to stop the deadly coronavirus pandemic couldn't get any more draconian, Jordan Woods, what's good with you? The communist Chinese regime has announced a whole new level of medical tyranny. Door-to-door forced roundup of infected citizens who will be removed and replaced and placed against their will in quarantine prison camps that China calls hospitals. But what they don't say, again, this is a very lengthy read, but when you read on further, what they're doing, the people that are falling out dead in the streets, the people in hazmat suits are coming to grab them up. They're coming to grab them up in full PPEs, which stands for protective personal equipment. They are putting these people in mass ovens on the road and burning them there. All right, and this is important because once again, under the Model States Health Emergency Powers Act, under the directive of a governor or a sitting president, they can come at gunpoint into American homes with guns drawn and make you take injections. Now, if they can do that in China, which is a communist country, they can do it here, because what it is that we are under the illusion of freedom. But this is all on the books. As a matter of fact, Felicia Lockhart just did a video presentation where, yes, well, FEMA camps is a different story. Turner sister, the FEMA camps is a little bit different story. But what I'm saying is that these vans, they also, I should say too, real quick, while it just crossed my mind, they also have mobile extraction vans. So what they'll do is that if a rich person overseas needs a kidney, a spleen, heart, pancreas, they will actually kill people out in the streets in China, extract organs, keep it pushing. You can look all this stuff up for yourself, all right? But the Felicia Lockhart, she's done great work, in my opinion, with regards to the coronavirus and things of this nature. And speaking of the coronavirus, one other thing too, if this thing is not put in check, this is what could happen. I'm gonna show you how to do a video when the wind's up. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? All right. If not contained, the coronavirus could infect up to 60% of the world's population, producing tens of millions of deaths. A top Hong Kong official has warned that apart from a full containment, the novel coronavirus could end up infecting upwards of 60% of the planet, leading up to 45 million deaths. According to Professor Leong, even with 1% death rate from the Wuhan coronavirus could lead to hundreds of thousands of deaths. All right? And likely many more if the actual death is closer to 15%, which a recent study in the Lancet contends. Now, again, I was telling Exceptional Joe Lamar, what's good with you? I know what your name, I know your name up there, but I'm gonna call you Exceptional if you don't mind. You feel me? So shout out and respect due to Exceptional Joe Lamar. All right? But at any rate, the way this virus is spreading is, from what I've been reading, is coming up at about 15 to 30% infection rate every day. And what's happening is China, being a controlled society, they not putting all the numbers out, so they're getting Taiwanese and Thai. So that's Taiwan. Miss Chrissy, what's good with you? They're getting news from Taiwan, and they're getting news from other Asian nations. Oh, shout out, respect due to Miss Minnie Meats, a Philadelphia transplant. But what they're doing, Temecula by nature, Red Hook, stand up, all right? Red Hook in Brownsville, Bed-Stuy, what's good with you? You feel me? And what they're doing is that they're having to get their information from people who are going in there under stealth and pulling numbers out. Also, with regards to the media censorship there, anybody that's caught filming people dropping dead on the street, they're subject to arrest immediately. So they're trying to keep this thing under wraps, but ain't nothing they can do about it, all right? The Lockhart inspector said they're not allowing any other country to come in. Yes. Okay, here you go. Shout out and respect due to Miss Chrissy. What's good with you, woman? Salute. All right. This is a networking stream. Come on through here and connect with these people, Miss Chrissy, because you ain't supposed to say subscribe. All right. So again, the title of this presentation is called All-Star Saturday Night. Oh, wait. Oh, shit, wait. Hold up. Shout out and respect due to low-key YouTube crush Bun B Selby. You feel me? I banged with Bun B Selby. She looked good in that New Year's Eve dress, you feel me? All right? But again, the title of this presentation is All-Star Saturday Night. I'm going to go out with a few friends, some co-workers and things like that. Going to shoot some pool. I got me some cigars. And we're going to watch the NBA slam dunk contest, three-point shootout, and the skills competition. So I got to go here and handle my daughter right quick. You know, her mama doing what she doing, so I got to do what I got to do, you feel me? So what it is that I'm going to go here. Let me see. Turner Sisters. Got caught in the... Yeah, true that. All right? So, yeah, so we're going to go out here, have a few drinks, and just do what men do. You know, just have some fun, watch the game and all this other stuff. Again, I'm not a real big sports person anymore because I just find that the information on the internet, you know, and just in social media particularly, it's so much more out here that's more important than, you know, the stats and statistics and all that stuff. Trick of living, what's good with you? Salute. You know, I just find that the reality is in fact stranger than fiction. All right. And last night, the warrior Ashe Divine did a piece on transgenderism. I want to say this piece here because it's a hot button. Obviously, you know, this thing with transgenders and the homosexual agenda and all this other stuff is being pushed to the forefront. And also, this is going to piggyback on M. Bernadette vlogs. As you all know, earlier in the week, truth be told, what's good with you, son? What's good with you? All right. If you'll notice, earlier in the week, Dwayne Wade and his wife Gabrielle Union from Nebraska, they are co-signing the fact that Danky the Clown, what's good with you, boy? Danky the Clown making everybody smile. You know, he doing this thing to make the world smile one person at a time. Bless Danky the Clown. But at any rate, I got to get up with you, bro. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. All right. But at any rate, they are co-signing the fact that their son, who was born Zion, they're now going to name the child Zaya. He was born biologically a boy, but I saw a picture the other day where they had this little boy in high heels or some type of felt, some old stuff that these girls be wearing. I don't know the kind of shoe, but there wasn't no shoes that men would wear. And so my personal thing is, you do what you do, with your child. The Lockhart perspective says child abuse. Well, that depends on your point of view, Miss Lockhart, in these days and times. Truth be told, yes, there is a picture of Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, and the little now 12-year-old boy named Zion. They now name him Zaya, Z-A-Y-A. They have a picture online where he's in some type of, he's like, I'm gonna step back. He's kind of like this, and you can see like I got tennis shoes on. I got some Nikes on, but he has on some felt type high heel shoe type things. And it was another picture where I didn't see this for myself, but I just heard this through the YouTube grapevine that they actually had him with Lee Press-ons or something like that. All right. The Yo-Yo Diet Show says, I saw that Derek C. Williams truth. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, well, the Yo-Yo Diet Show is a very upstanding woman. So if she says she saw it, that's what it is. Okay. Well, at any rate, the Felicia Lockhart says it's child abuse. I would say, being devil's advocate, Miss Lockhart, that depends on who you talk to, because we're having so many people that are yielding. We're having so many people that are yielding to this so-called agenda. All right. Now, again, I don't know if it's population control. You can argue strongly that it may be. Only thing I know that on this. Oh, wait, hold up. Shout out and respect due to Long Island's. Shout out and respect due to Long Island own Megan P. What's good with you, girl? I see you this time. All right. But at any rate, you could argue that it's population control. You could say that it's disrupting culture. Only thing I know that you all, a lot of y'all here in this comment section are much smarter than I. You can, and I'm saying this with all seriousness. Some of y'all are much more intelligent than I. I've always thought that Autumn Lovely, what's good with you? I just shot, then I meant to shout you out. I think I did, but at any rate, I know. Thank you for connecting with me, Autumn Lovely. As I understand life on this planet, it takes a male and female. It's not too many species on this planet that are asexual or homosexual, and you can keep the species going. All right. Trika Living says that's Hollywood for y'all. Yes, you can argue that too. It could be a eyes wide shut type thing with Stanley Kubrick. They knowing all these secrets to try to turn culture upside down. You can argue all of that. Only thing I know is that Batwoman, which is on the CW, she is the first openly gay superhero. And for me, what in the world does a superhero's sexual preference have anything to do with the superhero going out and saving the world? So it's got to be some type of agenda behind it. But at any rate, with regards to the transgenders, I did a video, and Sticks Girl of Texas, I want you to go through my channel, and I want you to look up CC Telfer, the girl next door. Early in the spring, I did a video about CC Telfer. CC Telfer has crossed over and now is a female, and you went on to and CC Telfer has went on to dominate track and field. But the funny thing, the ironic thing with this is that CC Telfer, who was biologically born a man, is transitioned over into a female, now is saying, "Time to get with a man. You shouldn't be afraid of me. I won't bite." Sticks Girl of Texas. Once again, I want you to look through my YouTube channel, and I want you to type in CC Telfer. That's CECE Telfer, TEFLER. All right. Well, and so this is the topsy-turvy world we're coming in, and I'm piggybacking off of M. Bernadette Vlogs' live from the other day, where she gave out, her perspective on and I should tell you, she will tell you this herself. M. Bernadette Vlogs is a lesbian. You feel me? Thank you. That's it. Thank you. That's it. The girl next door. That's it. That's on my YouTube channel. But she will tell you that. But I bang with her. All right. Now, what she does in her bedroom is her business, and what I do in mine is mine. You feel me? Thank you, Sticks Girl. But at any rate, as I understand life on this planet, you need a man and a female. You need a male and female in order to produce life. If we had a surplus of homosexuals to straight people, mankind as we know it would be kind of wiped out in about a generation or two or three, would it not? And so that's my problem with it. Again, folks do what they do. But anyway, I wanted to thank you, Sticks Girl. There you go. I want to read this to you. This is what they are not reporting. You feel me? They are not talking remorse. You're having many people who are simply conflicted. On the other hand, it's my understanding that inside the brain you have a stem called, you have an organ in the brain called a hypothalamus. And the hypothalamus, not only does it control body temperature and a whole bunch of other functions, it also commands sexual preference. So if this thing is deviated in any way, they don't tell you about a lot about this, but I guess those of you all who pay attention, you probably know this already, because I'm seeing the Lockhart perspective is saying true. If the hypothalamus is deviated in any way, I guess in theory, yes, you could be considered born gay. All right, but at any rate, we're having a situation now called transgender remorse that the mainstream media ain't talking about. All right, and I'm going to read some of it in its entirety. Oh wait, whoa, hold up. Shout out and respect due to Leland, Mississippi's own Victoria Thompson, Washington County, Mississippi. Stand up. Leland, Mississippi is about 7 miles south. 7 miles north of Greenville, Mississippi, but I never knew Victoria Thompson, but she right down the street, you feel me? So I got to shout her out, you feel me? All right? The hypothalamus, man, that brother borrowed $50 and hasn't been paid. Look at Dr. Bombay, bless his heart. But at any rate, if the hypothalamus, from what I was reading, if it's deviated in any sort of way, you can kind of see what somebody would be considered born gay. All right. But at any rate, I started my transgender journey at 4 years old when my grandmother repeatedly over several years cross-dressed me in full-length purple dresses she made especially for me and told me how pretty I was as a girl. That's seasoning right there. Okay, Michael Catlin say hi. Okay, that's Jackson, Mississippi. Barbara, what's good with you? All right. That's seasoning right there. That's conditioning. I'm waiting for Derek to run into the back of that building. Hey, real talk. No, I got distance this time. See, I'm here real quick. I'm gonna step aside. Look that real talk. I got a whole bunch of distance. So I ain't gonna hit the wall, boy. You feel me? All right? I lived as Laura for 8 years. But as you know now, I've transitioning doesn't fix underlying problems. Okay, so Michael Mitchell Catlin from Utica. Okay, salute to you, boy. Well, you know I'm from Greenville. You feel me? All right, so the story continues here. Let me get it right. Let me bear with me just a second. All right. Okay, and it says the studies show that most people who live as the opposite sex have other psychological issues such as depression or anxiety. And in my case, I was diagnosed as 40 with gender dysmorphia and at age 50 with psychological issues due to childhood trauma. Now, this is important because a lot of times you'll hear people, especially women, you'll hear women that are now lesbian, they'll say, well, like, yo, I was raped, I was beaten, I hate men. And so I find fulfillment and completion with the opposite sex. To me, that's seasoning. I'm sure there's other words you can use for it. And you know, again, I want to be respectful to people who are gay because they ain't going nowhere. They here, you're going to have to deal with them. However, I have a problem with the meat. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute, wait, hold up. Did I see her? I did see her. Shout out and respect due to Cassie C of Mississippi, the pious one. Cassie C don't be liking to talk about no sex. Don't bring that around Cassie C. Cassie C ain't trying to hear none of that. You feel me? She say you supposed to live right. So she ain't gonna like that video that I did about cheating. But the story continues. Eventually my parents found out and my unsupervised visits to my grandma ended. I thought my secret was safe, but my teenage uncle heard about it and felt I was fair game for taunting and sexual abuse. Changed my profile picture. No, I like it the way it is, quickest thing walking, but thank you. I like it the way it is. Just be easy, partner. All right? I wasn't even 10 years old if not for the purple dress. I believe I would have been abused by my uncle. You feel me? Thank you, Miss Chrissy. I'm trying to do what I do. All right? And the story continues. That abuse caused me to not want to be a male any longer. Cross-dressing gave me an escape. I lay awake at night, secretly begging God to change me into a girl. In my childlike thinking, if I can only be a girl. But the story goes on. It's a very good read, and you can. Stitch Girl put the Let me see. Who prepared to skip? No, Tricker. I don't get cold. The cold stops nothing. But anyway, the story went on. I can freestyle it from here. Shout out. Okay, I got you. Shelby County, Tennessee. Stand up. Shout out and respect to my people's SMTH. But at any rate, there is a story of a y'all know about Rachel Dolezal, who identifies as being black. You also may seen all these other cases where people are identifying to be dragonflies. In fact, some of the Google executives out on the campus out there in Silicon Valley, I was reading a story where they were saying that they identify now as dragonflies and stuff like that. In Nebraska, they're not supposed to call children boys and girls. They are purple penguins. Stitch Girl of Texas, you an educator. I want you to type in Nebraska, purple penguins. That's right. You heard me, Stitch Girl of Texas. You are an educator. Lady Zion, Mother's Creativity, what's good with you? Stitch Girl of Texas, you are a educator. So I'm gonna put you on the spot. That type in purple penguin school and it'll pull it right up. So and I see you. I see Barbara saying WTF. I see the Creative Creole saying WTH. No, these are stories that are out there. In fact, earlier in the late 90s, in the school district of Phoenix, Arizona, the way that they play tag is not the way you and I play tag. The way they play tag is that what they would do is they would touch somebody, they would stomp on shadows. In other words, they wasn't supposed to make no touching, no physical contact. How are people supposed to grow and evolve if they don't get down and dirty in the mud? That's what make us human. You feel me? All right, Stitch Girl of Texas found it. You feel me? So Stitch Girl, you an educator, but I don't talk about it if I ain't looked into it. So you are to call boys and girls, not boys and girls, you are to call them purple penguins. So I'm gonna circle back to the gentleman that had transgender remorse. Because we are having so much stuff in media, my personal belief is that society is being slowly turned on its head. There is a KGB agent that did an interesting talk back in the 80s, and he said that communism and other forms of seasoning would take any country within a few years and turn it on its head. And he said America is about 15 years ahead of schedule with regards to absolutely turning the culture inside out. So stuff that would not have flown in the 70s or in the 80s when I came up, now everything is fair game. But what happened is that people, because you have such a conflict in the mind, you're confused, you don't know what to do. So you think, if I take my organs out, or if I add an organ, enhancements. The same thing would be true with the silicone injections that women use. You may have heard of the woman in Texas. She lost her left arm and her left leg, I believe, because she had a botched butt enhancement. So everyone thinks that they're going to build themselves a new body. When I thought here, let me show you. You can build your body like this. You can build your body like this. Here, watch this. You can build your body just like this. You can build your body just like that. But because people are so, what they'll do is that you don't want to get to the point where you're going to have to go under the knife, or you're going to pay somebody $50,000 to go under the knife. When all you, no, I ain't talking. Okay, okay, wait a minute. Shout out and respect, dude. The Real Talk, that's my man. Shout out and respect, dude. The Real Talk 87. All right, but this is where we are in our society. The Creative Creole says TV, social media, YouTube, all of it. So even all us content creators, we have to be mindful of what we put out. You feel me? We have to be mindful of what we put out, because we know that the media they're not gonna do right by us. All right? And also, Stitch Girl of Texas, I'm gonna put you on the spot one more time. For those of you all who don't know, now somebody asked me, do I get cold? No, I don't get cold, but my hands are. So if you see me doing like this, I got them, I got them in the pouch. You feel me? All right? But at any rate, Stitch Girl of Texas, what I want you to do, I want you to type in 6 corporations that control 90% of everything you see, hear, and read. This is very important because what it is ABC, CBS, NBC, MSNBC, CNN, Fox, you feel me? All of these people, they're giving us a slant view on what is right and what is wrong. Everything is skewed. It is definitely a media bias. And for people who are lazy and don't want to do their due diligence with regards to finding out news and information, that's all you got. And so, let me see. YT has been our entertainment. That's true too. How cold is it where you are, Derek? Deanna Monet says. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Shout out and respect due. Shout out and respect due to Queen Yoshi. Look, it's about 40. It's about 40 degrees, Deanna. All right, so like I said, it's just my hand. But everything else, this thing holds some heat, trust me. All right, this thing holds some heat. This thing handy. All right, but at any rate, you have to do your due diligence, and you have to, and I'm bringing all this up for this reason. You have to inform your kids. I told in a live I did about 2 months ago in the country of Scotland in 2021, or by 2021, the public schools in Scotland will have to be LGBTQI. And I didn't even know they had the I. Thank you, Candy. Shout out and respect to the North Carolina's own Candy Shell. But by 2021, the public schools in Scotland will have to be LGBTQI compliant, meaning that they will have homosexual history training, sensitivity training, and they're going to have transgender training and showing that yes, this is all right. Intersex. Real Talk 87 asks, what's the I? The I is intersex, meaning this, that. In other words, you gender fluid. I would assume. So all this stuff is coming up over there, and what happens is a lot of times you have what's called precedent-setting events. And the Creative Creole says there's a new category called gender non-binary. Yes, I've heard that as well. And I see it more so with men. I don't know the facts and figures on that, but I hear that phrase more so coming from men. All right? But at any rate, all that don't matter who is coming from where. The fact is that I imagine most of all of y'all, except Cassie C, of course, she pious, of course, got kids. And so your children are being exposed to these things, and you best to know how to talk. Was in school, she was saying that a young lady told her that it was 57 genders. There are only 2 genders on this planet that I'm aware of. Perhaps y'all can educate me if there are 55 more. You feel me? But she was saying, thank you again, Candy Shell. Thank you. But yes, there's 6 corporations that own and control 90% of everything you see, hear, and read. And I'm gonna mess with Deanna Monet. About that. The other night she did a video, a live, and she used the phrase "the olden days." Well, the music, for instance, that I was bringing up was only about maybe 25 years old, but because of the short attention span that we have, the same 5 songs being played 15 times a day, only thing you know is Jay-Z, Beyonce, and whoever else is hot right now. But the classics, in my opinion, no, Deanna, don't say you're bad. Remember, you are a product of this time now. This is your day, and I yield to that. I'm just simply saying, like I use my 15-year-old daughter, I try to make sure that she may know who Tyler the Creator is, but I also want her to know who Kim is. You feel me? She may like Beyonce, which she don't, but she may also like Sade. she might like Mickey Howard. You see what I'm trying to say? And so this is very important, because what happens is the young people that are coming up now, they have absolutely no clue. They have no clue about their past. And it's the same thing with hip hop. I came up during the golden era, and to me, hip hop is not disposable. But you have so many of these new rappers today talking about, I don't want to be Stacey Lattisaw, perfect combination. Free Spurt was good with you. And what it is that a lot of times the people that actually had good music, they are absolutely written out of history. And so you will have a phrase like Deanna Monet said, the olden days, they have no historical perspective in which to make any type of argument or nothing. So what happens is you can't really talk about these things to young people. But I try to make sure that my daughter has a very good heaping helping of present stuff, and I contrast it with the past. And I did a video called Mickey Howard Better Than All of Them. And I would just throw it out there. You give me Beyonce or you give me Mickey Howard. Now again, Beyonce probably sold way more than Mickey Howard, but we're talking about quality. Now, quality is subjective, is it not? Shout out and respect due to John LaMetta Vlogs. And that's really all I was saying. So like Deanna Monet, she was just trying to reach for something. So what she said was, them olden days. So I just got a kick out of that. Patti LaBelle actually sang right here at the Dell Old Head Deuce many times. As you all know, Patti LaBelle here from Philadelphia, but now I don't eat her pumpkin pie, whatever she make. I don't eat none of that. But I'm gonna show y'all here. So yeah, so this is the Dell Music Center. So right, you can't see down there, but at any rate, it just jumped on me for some reason. But at any rate, everybody who was anybody has been here. Okay, I saw that. I saw it was buffering. Can y'all let me know if I'm buffering any? Okay, M Bernadette Vlogs, take care of yourself. Salute to the impact. Don't lie. Don't lie in front of M Bernadette Vlogs. She gonna pull your card. Yeah, oh, you ain't know that? Y'all done had this since 91, girl. Y'all done had this since 91. Okay, thank you. But anyway, we're about 47 minutes in, and I told y'all my time is almost coming up. I usually try to, that's one of the reasons why I bang with Real Talk 87. He get on up and get on out. All right, long time no see, brother Danubian. What's good with you? Yeah. Take care up in Long Island, you feel me? Okay, see, that's one more thing in common. And I'm going to put, once again, for the 5th time, I'm going to put California Dreamer on the spot. She's supposed to come and give me a live, and for whatever reason, she don't want to get on the mic. So, wait, hold on. Hold up. Shout out and respect due to Triumphant Tiff, Maryland based. I don't know where she from originally. Shout out and respect due to Triumphant Tiff. Low Key Gemini, that's my new nickname for her. So we're about 48 minutes into this live presentation. Again, the title of the presentation is called NBA All-Star Saturday Night. I am going to go out tonight with a few co-workers. The NBA All-Star game is tonight. Well, NBA All-Star Saturday night. So you had a dunk contest, 3-point shootout, skills challenge, like that. And so, yeah, I do know where you are. Real quick, y'all. I do know where you are, California Dream, but I just can't pull up on you. So we need to meet in a neutral place. That's only right. I just can't pull up on you. All right. Well, I did. We had California Dream, and I did. We talked via email. We supposed to meet up in a neutral place. And you hit record, and then you start talking like I do. I just can't pull up on you. That would, you just can't do that. But at any rate, I'm gonna smoke some cigars. I'm gonna drink some brandy. I'm gonna shoot some pool, and we're gonna watch on the big screen tonight. So, but of course, I gotta go. When y'all coming out west? Were you talking about the All-Star game, you mean West Philly? Which West are you referring to? All right, but at any rate, we're gonna do that tonight. Just have some fun. You feel me? And kind of. Well, I don't have no hair, as you can see, but I'm letting my hair down and all that type of stuff. Back to business on Monday. You feel me? So yeah, so we're about 50 minutes into this live presentation, and again, real quick for the anybody that loves basketball, Can anybody tell me the last expansion team in the NBA? Can anybody tell me one of the last 2 or 3? In other words, the last teams to come into the NBA that are presently playing now. Can anybody name that? Because I should tell y'all, I love basketball so much. Like back in say for 1988, 89. Very good. Okay. Real talk. 87 got it. Charlotte Hornets, the Miami Heat. They was one of the first to the last. And then you had the Toronto Raptors. You had the Vancouver Grizzlies, which are now the Memphis Grizzlies, and you had the Oklahoma City Thunder. So if memory serves, the Oklahoma City Thunder, which was the Seattle Supersonics, you feel me? Because they was out in they moved from from there to New Orleans, and then out to the Seattle Supersonics are now the Oklahoma City Thunder. All right, because that's how Kevin Durant went from there to there. All right. And he say wrong the Lakers. No. The Lakers were the Minneapolis Lakers, old head dudes. So you're wrong. You feel me? All right, George Mikan and all them. That's back in the 50s, partner. But at any rate, what I was gonna say is that I love the NBA so much. Like in the year 1985, 6 and 7, I knew the starting 5 for just about every team in the league. But see, that's when of course. We ain't had nothing else to do. I'm young and dumb and not really wanting to research. But once I started reading my first book on African cultures and stuff, I just did away with the sports and stuff. I mean, I play basketball. You said the Lakers are the correct answer. The correct answer on what? My man's. Okay, he said, real talk said he been watching the league since 91. All right. Okay, now can you okay. I was really into the NBA in the 80s. So was I. All right. Dr. Bombay say the Baltimore Bullets. Oh yeah, and that's too. When the Washington Bullets, the former owner of the Washington Bullets, he changed the name to the Washington Wizards in response to all the gun violence in Washington. If you remember, Washington D.C. was during the 80s. They was for a long time. They was called the murder capital. And so, if memory serves, he just wanted to be. This is once again political correctness at work. So why would you change their name? And all that. So that's how, like, John Wall, Bradley Beal, they may know that history. I'm sure Dr. Bombay may do, but they took that Lakers to answer all the NBA questions. Oh, okay, old head dudes. Okay, well, let's see. Who won the dunk contest in 1989? Who won the dunk contest of old head dudes in 1989? Type it right now without Google. Who won in 89 and why do you think they won it? Because they didn't do nothing special. Dr. Bombay says Manute Bol. Nope, wrong. That's not it. No, Spud won in 86. Dominique Wilkins won in 1985. Spud won in 86. Mike won in 87, and the greatest dunk prior to 2000 was 88. No, not Muggsy Bogues. The person who won the dunk contest in 99 was in 89 was Kenny Skywalker. If you remember that weekend or the week prior to it. Okay, Angela M. Look, thank you for coming through. Now Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, no. Kenny Walker won it because it was more or less ceremonial because his father had died 2 weeks earlier. You feel me? All right, but you said the Lakers was the answer for everything. But see, you tried to answer with something other than the Lakers, so I got you old head dudes. You feel me? All right. So again, we're about 54 minutes into this live presentation. Hold up, wait a minute, hold up. Somebody said, hold up, did I miss somebody? Living Out Loud with, hold up. Is Living Out Loud with Mo Nicole in here? I ain't see her. I need a decade because before 98 I was in, okay. So, Cassie C, okay, so you're a new jack. Okay, all right. You pious, but you're a new jack. Okay, you feel me? All right. Okay, so yes, and so again, we 55 minutes. Now, oh wait, there she go. Okay, shit, there she go. Shout out of respect, dude. Shout out of respect to the Ghanaian princess and Michigan bred Living Out Loud with Mo Nicole. Okay, Cassie C says she was born in 88. Okay, well, 88, Cassie C. Here you go, 88. Time to set it straight. And I'm feeling great, you feel me? All right, but yes, the greatest dunk contest, in my opinion, other than the 2000 with Vince Carter, was in 1988 in Chicago with Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan. And in my opinion, they robbed Dominique Wilkins of that dunk contest because Michael Jordan was in Chicago. Just the one dunk where Bob Neal said about Dominique Wilkins, high above the rim. That dude, that dunk was forever. So if you ever get a chance, go back and look at the '88 dunk contest and see for yourself. But then after that, in 2000, Vince Carter had all them crazy dunks. You feel me? But like I said, again, I kind of got away from football, basketball, and all that type of stuff there because real life and the information that you see in the world is so much more interesting than a stat line. Okay, well, real talk 87. Okay, I'm sorry, let me go back. Aaron Gordon's revenge, I predict for tonight, but we'll see. I hope so, because Aaron Gordon got robbed 3 years ago. I'm for real. Real Talk 87 says 2000 was the best dunk contest. Well, that's what Real Talk, I give you that. I'll give you that. I will give you that. Barbara says, loving the energy on this live. Well, Barbara, you're one of the reasons why it's, as they say, lit. So I want to thank you for being here. Deanna Monet says, in 88, I wasn't even a tinkle in my mom's eye. Oh, okay. Well, that explains why you always be saying, the olden days. Okay, well, that says a lot. That says a lot. All right. But at any rate, like I said, it's just so much more in life. And so many interesting topics to touch on. Like I simply fell away from all these sports. But like most American men, we are conditioned to have a fat pocket, a nice ride, no sports. Put a girl on her back. Put her to sleep and all this other stuff. And I'm not immune to that. That was me. Okay, Brother Danubian says in 80. Oh, you know what? Guess what? Hey, Brother Danubian, I bought my first car in 1980. I had a black on black, and black to be exact, a Nissan Sentra. It was legendary. I love that car, man. And I know how to drive a stick, so I was good at that too. Plus, you save about $2,000 on the sticker price. Okay, Derek, you got me late. I gotta go. Okay, Cassie C of Mississippi, salute, the pious one. So if you want morals, principles, and values, link up with Cassie C. If you're gonna be down in the dirt, she ain't gonna mess with you. You feel me? But at any rate, though, Free Spur, I had a black 1988 Nissan Sentra. I love that car. But Derek ain't had no money. I paid for it as long as I could, and then say, look, man, y'all gotta go take that thing back, man. I just ain't got it, man. I ain't got it. But I bought my very first car in '88. As a matter of fact, here, let me show you that I ain't lying. Brother Danubian. Hey, Brother Danubian, look. This is the key from that 1988 Nissan Sentra. I still got it. This is you see, I ain't lying. You see all the letters that came off. I done had it so long. So yeah, so I ain't lying to you. Okay, so California Dreamer says I had a Toyota Tercel. I drive a stick scissor. Look, I love that. That's just fun. All right. But why? Let me see. Living Out Loud with Mo Nicole says you are a real historian. Well, no, just living. That's all. Barbara says she got away from basketball when Magic announced he was HIV. Candy Shell, we coming up on 1 hour, so I'm gonna say this then I'm gonna get on out of here. We talking about history. Now, of course, let me see. Miss Chrissy say throw that key away. No, that's part of history. Candy Shell I'm gonna lean on Candy Shell. Now, of course, you don't want to test this theory, but there is a documentary on YouTube that it still should be there that is called The House of Numbers. Many times, people that have been given an initial diagnosis of HIV come back and test negative. How is that so? Because the test itself is flawed. So you could potentially have many people that supposed to have a monster that don't. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I want y'all to welcome. I want everybody to welcome Mason Duran. Mason Duran is a young teenager. Mason Duran is a young teenager that I met out at Willow Grove Mall. Mason Duran got 43,000 subscribers, and you know how he be doing that? This boy got 43,000 subscribers. He danced just like Michael Jackson. I'm connected with him. My daughter Damaris is connected with him. That is a talented youngin'. You feel me? That boy got 43,000. Man, I was shocked. And what it is that he wanted to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and he got them numbers and everything. So I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. You feel me? So at any rate, with regards to the HIV virus that was patented by Dr. Robert Gallo, all right, there is a patent for the AIDS virus, and there's actually a patent for the cure. All of this is found on us.gov/patents. But this documentary, Candy Shell, I want you to see if you can go on YouTube and type in House of Numbers and put that in the stream, and people can make their own See? Thank you, Candy Shell. Candy Shell with me too. It's always Gemini season. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. You can't stop the reign of the Gemini. You feel me? But at any rate, it's just kind of funny that after all that Magic Johnson stuff, he said, I'm gonna have to retire because the HIV virus that I received. I saw the interview several times, and I was scared. And if you also remember, because of the ignorance of that time, Karl Malone, Isaiah Thomas, who, they used to always kiss on the cheek. That stopped. You feel me? But Karl Malone said he did not want to play with Magic Johnson because of the HIV virus, because back then we were ignorant. We thought that one drop of HIV blood would get you dead. So it was a lot of ignorance back then. Now, of course, you don't want to go out here and try to get HIV like, oh yeah, let me bring that up too before I leave too. But what it is that you'll have false positives with that HIV test, because people that will test positive, they will come back a couple months later and test negative. And you might can imagine, if you tell me, Derek, I'm sorry to inform you that you've been stricken with HIV, I'm not going to want to sleep with nobody, and ain't nobody going to want to sleep with me. So you effectively cut off any future children that I may have. So that would be considered stealth population control. But y'all may want to look at the documentary House of Numbers and make a determination for yourself. My last point, Candy Shell, if you could go on my YouTube channel, and I want you to type in bug chasers. I'm going to end with this because we 1 hour and 3 minutes, so I done went 3 minutes over my time. But Candy Shell, I want you to go on my YouTube channel, and I want you to type in bug chasers. Did you know that there are a segment of homosexual men? There is a segment of homosexual men that purposely go out and try to get HIV. They will purposely have sex with as many people. They will go out and purposely have sex with as many people as they can, unprotected, in the hopes of catching the HIV virus. So once again, Candy Shell, before we get out of here, I want you to try to type in on my YouTube channel, bug chasers. All right. There are a segment of men that want to be HIV positive. In fact, one young guy was saying that what he did in order for him to get the monster was that, yes, that's right, called bug chasers. That's what they call them. Or another way they call it the gift. I'm gonna shoot the gift to you. All right. But at any rate, I'm looking for Candy Shell. I'm looking for Candy Shell to put that link in for me on my YouTube channel. It's called Bug Chasers. But what this guy did was, he said what he would do is that he would have as much sex as he could with all these gay men, and then he would lay on his stomach and he would pack his anus so that none of the seminal fluid can escape, thereby ensuring a better chance of him getting HIV. All right, so it's a short video. Let me see. Living Out Loud with Mo Nicole says this is all true info, unfortunately. So apparently Living Out Loud with Mo Nicole has heard this as well. But I'm waiting on Candy Shell to type in, or any of the moderators, any of y'all. If you go to my YouTube channel and just look up, it's a title called Bug Chasers, and you can look at this. You can look at this for yourself. Triumphant Tip says, I heard of a young group of young kids now trying to catch the coronavirus. Okay, yeah, well, there you go. Okay, California Dreamer says, why would you want HIV? Well, that's a good, well, a lot, okay, well, I can answer that. One guy actually put it like, a lot of it was, he was saying it was gay grief. The fact that he had so many sex partners and he never got it. And so he said he was going to try to get it. So a lot of that's what he said. So he was said a lot of it was he was having remorse. My mom dies of age from a teenage love. Share for YouTube. I had coronavirus beers. Okay. All right. Bless you. All right. But Barbara, that's what he said. Okay. Well, all right. Well, look, what I would, you said, so you can't find it on my channel. It's there. It's there. Okay. But at any rate, you could type this in. You could go to YouTube for yourself and just type in the search term Bug Chasers or Bug Chasers the Gift. You know, like that, or type in gay men. Okay, that's fine, Candy Shell. That's all right. But I think I gave you enough. You can do your own due diligence. But the fact is this. Oh wait, hold on. Shout out and respect due to Living Out Loud with Mo Nicole. Shout out and respect due to Living Out Loud with Mo Nicole, and thank you, Candy Shell, for your work. All right. But at any rate, you can look at that video in its entirety. It's very short. I try to keep all my videos short and to the point. But this stuff does go on, and truth is stranger than fiction. And I'm saying all that as I get ready to close out. Is that when you have all these interesting titles, how in the world, thank you, Living Out Loud with Mo Nicole, if you have all these interesting titles, how in the world would you be studying about what LeBron James and his hairline or Real Housewives of Atlanta? How can you? You got so much, you have so many interesting topics to discuss with your friends, your family. You can educate your kids with this stuff, as nasty and disgusting as it is, because your kids is they probably done heard worse. And so while we may want to be in protective mode of our children, and we should be, there's also something to be said about giving them proper information. You feel me? And so just for me as a man, I just can't see me all day sitting, with the clicker, sitting up drinking beer and watching the game all damn day. That Derek don't bang like that. All right. So again, we're 1 hour. This is coming up on one of my longest lives ever. We're 1 hour and 8 minutes in. I want to thank all my moderators for coming through. Like I said again, it's NBA Saturday night. I'm gonna go here and handle my daughter. For all of y'all who did not see my video from last night called "Be a Father to Your Child," I would love to have y'all, thank you. There you go, Barbara. I would love for y'all to, look at that video and put some feedback in the comment section. And I'm not going to ask. I'm going to tell Damaris to answer some of y'all, for some of y'all comments and things like that. And, oh yeah, real quick, I just saw, let me see. I was also reading about some homosexual man posed to Mecca by Nature. You might have heard about that boy down in South Carolina named Jason Pope. They say he supposed to had DJ Kid or something. He was supposed to gave a whole bunch of black women a monster. So, what can I tell you? Temecca by Nature says, well, the Creative Creole, no, they back up. What Creative Creole, real quick. I initially put the setting because I had my daughter in it. I figured, well, I will make it 4 children. But apparently, when you put 4 children, they disable the comments. But you can go back. So real talk. Any of y'all that may have seen that video, the comments are able. So if you'd like to put a comment down, I will have Damaris look at the comments, and I ain't asking her. I'm telling her, because people are actually saying her by name. And I think she should go out here. I told her, don't be shy, and all this other stuff. She be scared to make comments and all this here. I told her, no, you with your daddy, you all right, girl. So she will be there. All right, thank you, Candy Shell. So again, all this stuff to me is very, very important. And that's the reason why I be putting this stuff on my YouTube channel. And as a programming note, I did a video this morning that I'm saving. I didn't just want to oversaturate my channel, so I'm gonna let this live breathe a little bit. And so on Monday or Tuesday, speaking of children, I did a video about abortions. The fact is, at 19 years old, I was part of the problem. And so I'm not going to tell y'all about that on this live. I'll just let you see a video that was done, and it just made me think. And so I think I'm a better man today, but at 19, not so much. So I'm going to hold off for that one, but I already pre-recorded it, already got it set up. So I just got to upload to YouTube. And so I'll do that on Monday. I will probably do a live next Saturday. You know, I'm gonna go out here to the suburbs this time. We gonna take the party to them. You feel me? So Living Out Loud with Mo Nicole and Deanna Monet, we going out here with these white folk. We gonna go out here. We gonna go out here to the suburbs. You feel me? That's what we gonna do. You feel me? So at any rate, I want to thank everybody who donated. I want to thank all y'all who came through. Megan P, I see you in Long Island. I want to thank my moderators, Mini Me. We gonna be. I'm gonna be over in West Philly tonight. We gonna go over here to the sports bar over in West. You feel me? Deanna Monet says, "Great father video, Derek." I'm trying. Okay. Temecca by Nature. The comments are back able, so you can. It actually, people have commented since. Like I said, when you put the settings on for children, because you know we had to be COPPA compliant. I figured, well, since I had my daughter in there and I'm talking about children, it was suitable for children. Well, I didn't know that they'd take the comments off. So from here on out, I'm not gonna do none of that. From here on forward, any video I do, whether it's bland or not, it's not for kids. And that way, my comments will be enabled. So I really would like y'all to go back and put a comment in this time, because y'all has seen it. If you just say great video, that's fine with me. I think it was Deanna Monet that was saying she didn't like when people come through on a video that she made and they say, "Oh, great video," or you know, or word or some old crazy stuff like that. You actually want people to leave a genuine comment for your work. So I'm gonna go on and step off at this time. Again, I want to thank everybody who came through. I want to thank my moderators, Candy Shell, salute, Deanna Monet, Triumphant Tiff, Living Out Loud with Mo Nicole, Temecca by Nature, Mini Me, Real Talk 87, Miss Chrissy. All right, you feel me? All right, Queen Yoshi, Health Waiting Real Talk. All right, I want to thank all y'all for coming through. Again, I have a video on deck coming up for either Monday or Tuesday. All right, so all y'all take care. I want y'all to have a great rest of the weekend and a great week forthcoming. All y'all take care. Oh yeah, one other thing too, real quick. Again, today made 18 years that my mama been dead. Connie Williams died, unfortunately, from lupus and from renal failure. She died 18 years ago today, February 15, 2002. So Connie, look, I love you. Thank you for having me. I love my mama with the best of them. And I just want to try to make sure I made my mama proud no matter what I do on this planet. I done made mistakes and all this other stuff, but I hope my mama know that Derek always tried to do right. All right. So again, all y'all take care. I want y'all to have a great weekend and a great week forthcoming. All y'all take care. Greenville, Mississippi till I die. Salute. All right.